Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening to our distinguished speaker. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation to share your valuable knowledge, experience in this Tawagu Aju Forum. I would also like to thank all participants for joining us today. Let me now announce today's agenda. The program will be carried out in the following 5 items. Item number 1, we will pay homage to the Buddha by reciting the Namo Tassa 3 times. Item number 2, the moderator will briefly introduce our distinguished speaker.
Yes, I'm finished.
Item number 3, our speaker will share their experience in rotation. Item number 4, we will open the floor for Q&A session. Item number 5, we will close our program by reciting Buddha Sadhana Siddhanta 3 times. So it's time to open our program by paying homage to Buddha. Let's pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Okay, I will be serving as a both moderator and one of the speaker for today's program. Let me explain a little bit the purpose of today's program, today's forum. Today's forum is held under the theme, the journey to PhD in Buddhist study, Dhamma procedure across university. In the field of Buddhist study, earning PhD degree is a not easy task. It takes a lot of time, much effort, and much money as well. So you need to be serious in your study, and stay strong in your mind, and also you have to receive good guidance from your supervisor. Moreover, every university has its own procedure, coursework system, language requirements, Dhamma paper, qualifying exam, publication rule, and dissertation defense, and so on. Understanding these different procedures can be very helpful and very beneficial for new generation of new PhD candidate. That's why we have organized this session so that we can hear directly from HBN scholar who had already walked this path. By listening to their story and practical advice, we hope that the young monk, nuns, and students who are considering or starting doctoral journey in Buddhist study can prepare themselves better and make wise decisions. Our speaker today come from different universities and different traditions, and they will share with us not only academic requirement or institution, but also the inner strategy, and inspiration that they experience along the way. Through their sharing, we will get realistic and diverse picture of what it is truly mean to walk the journey toward PhD in Buddhist study. We believe that today's forums will not only broaden our knowledge, but also strengthen our confidence. We hope that this session will become small stepping stone for building supported scholarly network among those who are on the parole, both Dhamma and academic research. Thank you once again to all speakers and participants. Okay, may I introduce and brief to our distinguished speaker. May I share screen? Where? Screen share. I lost screen share. Oh. Screen share. I can't find screen share. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, maybe.
Have you seen when they share?
No. Oh, okay.
No.
Share. Okay. Now coming.
Recording in progress.
Do you see?
We see
No.
now.
No. Okay. I arrange according to the age. I'm my side, Dr. Ashen Vidota, and now 48 years old. My education background is Sathana Dasatama Sriya, Diploma BA, MA from ITBMU, and PhD Buddhist study from MCU. My PhD dissertation is Abhidhamma debate, a comparative study or selected point of controversy between Abhidhamma Vivekandanda Tika and Paramata Dipani Tika. Now currently, I run the Wago Education Center in Pyongyang. At the same time, I am lecturer at Tamadara College in Mandalay, IBSC Buddhist University in Sakai, and the organizer of this Tawagu Edu Forum. And second, Venerable Dr. Ashen Yewara. Now he is 45 years old. His education background is Sathana Dasatama Sriya, Diploma, BA, MA, and PhD from ITBMU. Very wonderfully, he got co-merit from ITBMU in the BA class, which offered to the most high-hat mark, the one who got high-hat mark. So Venerable Yewara is a co-medalist. We're very lucky to see. His PhD dissertation is Analytical Study of Upadana in Theravada Buddhist Perspective. He finished 2024. No? Currently, he is a lecturer at IBSC and Mahavihara Dhammavinaya University 2, and the above Jaranalingara Monastery in Mayagon Township, Yangon. And that speaker, Venerable Dr. Ashen Sobana, he is now 44 years old. His education background is Sadhana Dasatama Sriya, Diploma BA, Buddhist Study, and from SIVA, Sitigu International Buddhist Academy. MA degree from Somaya College under the Moban University. And PhD degree from Swami Vivekandanda Buddhist University, not Buddhist University, this is General University. So his PhD dissertation is Critical Analysis of Teaching Technique in Abhidhamma Sangha. Currently, he is a lecturer at the Sitigu Kedumadi Buddhist Academy, Dangmu. The first speaker, Venerable Dr. Ashen Sandawara Lingara. His education background is Sadhana Lingara Samani Chol, Sadhana Dasatama Sriya, Vinaya Vidu, Engodara Vidu, MA degree, PhD degree in Buddhist study from Kelaniya University and Peradaniya University, Sri Lanka. His PhD dissertation is Palisa Commentary or Upper Myanmar, a historical analysis from the 11th to 18th century AD. He finished his PhD degree 2024-22. Currently, he is a lecturer and Dhamma teacher, Bodhi Mandai, Satenda in Bakoku. He is a lecturer as well in Dhamma Dara College in Mandalay. The fifth speaker is the Venerable Dr. Ashin Pinyasara. His education background is Dhamma Sriya, Abhidhamma Dara, Sula Abhidhamika Agavitara Jnana, and Pali. BA in English, MA in English, MCU, a PhD from MCU in Buddhist study. His PhD dissertation is Buddhist way of healthy living for people in the information technology era, current position, technically era, sorry. So wonderfully, he got the outstanding award from MCU. MCU every year offer outstanding thesis award. So many students, the MCU or from the whole country, there is 1,000 of students graduate every year. Out of that, they choose the distinguished thesis. So Venerable thesis is one of them, outstanding award. That's a congratulate for Venerable Vinyasara. Currently, he is a of Pandogo Meditation Center. And volunteer lecturer, Myanmar Student Organization in Thailand, MSMO. The sixth speaker, Venerable Dr. Ashin Wiseta, Sadhana Dasa Dhammasriya, Diploma, MA, PhD. All these three degrees are from Kelaniya, no? Sri Lanka. His PhD dissertation is the practice of Vedananupassana in Theravada tradition. A critical study based on tradition of meditation in Myanmar. He finished recently, 2024. Maybe next week, we are going to attend convocation ceremony, no? Congratulations. Current duty, current position is now he's serving as a missionary monk in Sariputta Buddhist study, Pekanbaru, Sumatra, in Indonesia. He is a really missionary monk. So today, we had very distinguished speaker. I'm really proud of that having such a speaker on our stage in our forum. And today, we are talking about the procedure of PhD program, So based on these three questions, first three questions, that each speaker will explain how they came across. What are the requirements to join PhD program in our university, in your university? And how many steps do you have to overcome to accomplish? How much and how long do you have to spend your time and money? And the last question is, what is the remarkable experience in your journey to PhD degree? So as for me, my university is MCU. MCU is the same with the Venerable Vinyasara. So I will talk about the MCU procedure. I will just say a little bit the course. When I was studying there, I registered 2013. I finished 2018. At the time, the cost of tuition fee was about 150,000 time baht, more or less approximately 5,000 US dollar I had to spend at the time. So I spent my time 5 years there. So later we will talk about our remarkable experience. Right now, I will invite Venerable Jivara to explain the procedure of PhD program in ITBMU. Okay, Venerable Jivara, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Firstly, I would like to say thank you, Venerable Dr. Wiseda Dawaku Siaro, for inviting me and for giving me an opportunity to share my journey to PhD in ITBMU. So to present my sharing about my journey with you, let me use PowerPoint. Sharing. Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
Venerable.
we can
Okay. The first slides about the requirements of a candidate to join the PhD program in ITBMU. In general, a PhD candidate at ITBMU must complete at least the following 6 steps to reach their goal. So after finishing MA in ITBMU or in other university, a candidate must take the entrance exam first. So it will take 1 year, but some may take more than 1 year. So 2 or 3 years they had to take to pass the entrance exam in ITBMU. And as a second step, so we have to attend the classes conducted by the university for 1 year. We have our proposed to have a title from the academy board. So we have 3 years. So for the first year, for the first seminar, for the first presentation, first seminar must present. So it will take for 1 year, they give 1 year. And second presentation, second seminar for 1 year. And that seminar, that's presentation, 1 year. So altogether 3 years, we have time to present our presentation. So 1 presentation in 1 year. After presenting all 3 presentations in ITBMU for 3 years, I already spent the 3 years to write for the first seminar, second seminar, and third seminar. So after presenting 3 presentations in the 3 seminars, so if they are ready, they can submit their dissertation to the academic board. But a candidate can add 2 more years if they are necessary. So they have up to 5 years to finish the dissertation. They will have 2 more years. If they cannot finish within 3 years, so they can extend 2 years more to finish their dissertation. So after finishing the whole dissertation, they must submit their dissertation to the academic board, and the examiners will check their dissertation. So they take maybe for 6 months or 1 year. So at least altogether, the candidate must pass these 6 steps, must take these 6 steps. Entrance exam 1 year, proposal 1 year, and then first seminar, first presentation 1 year. Second seminar and second presentation 1 year, and that seminar, that's presentation 1 year. So after finishing these 3 presentations, so they can submit. But if they cannot finish all, they can extend 2 more years. So only 5 years they can have time to write and to finish their dissertation. So next step is a viva voice. After checking, after examining by the examiners, so after 6 months or 1 year, depending on the examiners, so the last step is a viva voice examination. After finishing that viva and after correcting all necessary themes in their dissertation, so they can submit final dissertation to the academic board and they can earn their PhD. So this is a general. And another one to know for our university, so to join PhD program. So before, except for the certain teachers during the university's early years, a candidate must sit for and pass the entrance examination for the PhD program to be admitted to the program at ITBMU. Normally, a student is allowed to sit for the PhD entrance examination only after progressing through the diploma, BA, and the MA in Buddha Dhamma, studying from the diploma entrance level only in this university, ITBMU. So as a other student who have finished MA in other universities, if they want to join PhD program here, so I don't know, is this allowable or not right at present? So usually they are not allowed to join like this. So if they want to join the PhD program, so they must request, I think, at the academic board. So students from outside the university are rarely allowed to join the PhD program at ITBMU. So they must overcome all steps from the diploma to MA only in ITBMU. The required steps I took to reach my goal, my PhD. So for me, I had to complete all the required steps in ITBMU. The first one, the entrance examination for the diploma. And then when I passed it, I attended the 1-year diploma program and I got the diploma certificate. And that the 2-year BA program. After passing diploma, I have to give 2 years to get the BA degree. And after BA degree, when I got the qualification, so I had the opportunity to continue MA program in ITBMU. So it take normally the 3 years. And finally, the entrance examination for the PhD program. After finishing MA in ITBMU, as a student, we had to sit for the so for me, I took the nearly 8 years. So during an 8-year journey toward my PhD, after passing the entrance examination, I attended a special course on academic writing and research methodology for PhD candidates conducted by the university. So when we were after passing the entrance examination, so there were our teachers, Dr. Dhammapiya and Dr. Dhammasami. They gave a special lecture for the PhD candidates. So we had to attend their courses. At the same time, I began preparing my research proposal by reading numerous books and collecting relevant data from them for my chosen topic. So as you know, my topic for my dissertation is an analytical study of Uparana in Theravada perspective. So for that, I had relevant data from various books, and then I submitted my proposal. So this is to exactly know my journey. So in 2017, I passed the entrance examination for the PhD program, And in 2018, my proposal was accepted, and the academic board of the university granted me permission to begin writing. So I gave my first presentation on Thursday, 28th March 2019. And I delivered my second presentation on Thursday, 6th February 2020. After that, I had to pause for about 1 year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and I resumed my third and final presentation on Thursday, 30th December 2021. So although I have finished all three presentations, actually, I could not submit my dissertation. So after completing all three presentations, I was eligible to submit my dissertation whenever I was ready. So if I'm ready at that time, I can submit, but I couldn't. However, I was unable to finish writing the entire work due to certain circumstances and the distress caused by an unfortunate situation in Myanmar. So because I was not happy to write my dissertation, and also I got one monastery to run as a, in share in the one small meeting. So I had so couldn't. June 2024, I was able to complete everything and submit to it to the academic board. And on December 3rd, 2024, my Viva Voice examination was conducted, and I submitted my final dissertation after making all the necessary corrections. And in January 25, the result confirming that I have passed my PhD was released. So this is my journeys. So for the PhD only, it took me 3 years to deliver the 3 required presentation, 1 each year, and 5 years to complete the entire dissertation. In total, altogether, I spent nearly 8 years on the PhD journey alone, 2017 to 2025. So from entrance examination for the PhD program to receiving the PhD degree certificate. So entrance to completion. So it took nearly 8 years, including 1 year pausing during COVID-19. From start to finish, my journey to earning the PhD at the ITBMU, so it took 16 years altogether. So it means starting from the diploma to PhD, I had to spend 16 years in the ITBMU to get this PhD degree. So concerning the money expense, although I had some expenses for my PhD in Myanmar, it is only a small amount compared to the cost of others abroad. So I don't need to spend a lot of money like other monks who do the PhD in other countries, in foreign countries. So to get this PhD degree, for me, it took 16 years studying date to the ending of the date, but only for PhD program, I took nearly 8 years to finish and to earn this PhD degree. That's all. This is my journey to PhD. Thank you for listening to me patiently.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir. We will come back again for next question. Now, I would like to invite Venerable Sobana. Venerable Sobana, Myasupan Sero. Would you like to share some PowerPoint, Sero?
No, I don't have.
Okay.
Good evening, all of us. My brother especially Venerable Wisoda and Venerable Wichita Tawaku Sayadaw. I'm an Sovana from the Kedumadi Buddhist University in Dongwu. Here, today we will talk is the 3-step requirement to join the PhD program and the how much and how many and this how many steps. So, PhD, we need to the certificate. Graduate certificate. Any university, but it should be 2-year program certificate, not 1-year certificate. So if you have the 2-year program certificate, we have to join this our university. So before the joining, if we have only postgraduate certificate, we have to attend the coursework for 7 months. But if you have the MP, Master of Philosophy, if the MP certificate, without MP coursework, so after 7 months, we have to take the exam, coursework exam. So coursework is the exam and attended, and then around 1 year, we spent 1 year. So after 1 year, we have to search our time days, our visit time days. After that, we have the choose supervisor, and we have to submit our time days to the research set. So research set the assessment our time days, and they need the 2 time days, any 2 time days. We have 2 time days, the PhD certificate, PhD program. So after 2 months, they give us the one of our time days. After that, we have to write our proposal for 3 months. We have 3 months duration for proposal with discussing our the nearest the supervisor, our deputy supervisor. So after 3 months, we have submitted research say the assessment we call RDC. We are called this is in Indian tradition it's RDC, research and development say. So they decided our time day. This is relevant or no. This should be or time date or no. They are coming and all supervisor, all professor, only our university, no other university. This is after 3 months. So we have to pass this first step. This is called RDC first step. And then we have to change the suggestion, something. We have to change. After 2 months, we submitted again our proposal. We submitted. This time they invited other university, around the Indian, so much, not only university, no other the international university also they invited scholar. They checked and they decided our time date. So after 1.5 years, we got the proposal. After 1.5 years, we have the time dates and proposal. After 1.5 years, we have to start our PhD thesis. So this time is from 3 years to 6 years in Indian. 3 years to 6 years they allowed. And during the 6 years, there is not finished. They extended 2 years. And we should extend it 2 years. So The requirement of PhD program means is MA certificate or MP certificate we have to get, only do. After that, when how many state is we have to state the RDC 2 state and national state and international state. We have 2 state. After 2 state proposal, 1.5 year, we got our time date, our supervisor, our starting point of our thesis. And this is in our university. So during the 3 years or 6 years, and before the submitting, we have the 2 paper and national paper and international paper. We need 2 paper, and this is in the university code of the university. You have to got these 2 paper and 2 conference, national and international also. 2 conference certificate, 2 paper, national and international. So if we had 4, we have submitted our thesis to university during the 3 years or 6 years. How much is 3 years or how much and how many? In Indian rupee, 1,60,000. And dollar is around the $2,500 around the 2,000. This is the per years only tuition fee. They call education fee. Education fee is $2,500 by years, and hosted and your financial, you are using equipment is depend on you. So according to me, per years around the 4,500 or sometimes 5,000 per years. So requirement is I conclude is requirement of PhD is you have to certificate and postgraduate certificate or MP certificate, anyone. And you have state 2 state, RDC, first state and second state. And then you submit that your proposal, and then you have to go. Have to submit final thesis after 3 years and 6 years. When I experience, I have the 4 year. I have 4 years because of COVID. I started the 2017. I started to join the PhD program, but during my PhD, I faced the COVID-19 pandemic also. So I spent 4.5 years, 4 years and a half. I spent. So after 4 years, I submitted my thesis. After submitting, I got Viva Voice in 7 months. After 7 months, I got Viva Voice. So all totally 4 years and a half. 4 years and a half. I spent the time. So this is my experience. The requirement to join PhD and how much money and how much time. This is my experience. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for sharing. And we will come back again. And next, I would like to invite Venerable Sandawara Lingara to share your experience. And before you share, just someone about the Kuman, speaker should introduce their university first, okay? Because maybe he come late, so he doesn't know which university you got the degree. So please introduce yourself again, the university you got.
Yes, Pandi. Thank you so much for inviting me here, especially Venerable Visuddha, Wagu Seattle. Can you hear me, Bande?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yes, Bande. Please allow me to speak friendly and very freely, okay? Just as a
Sure.
like a conversation. Yeah, I completed PhD from the University of Peradaniya in Sri Lanka. It is a large university in Sri Lanka, mostly the top one of the Sri Lanka universities. For PhD program, the requirement is very similar to the other universities. The requirements for the PhD candidate is depends on our academic records. Depends on that. Based on that, our certificate or documents, they decided. So officially, they state in the prospectus guidebook very clearly they mention for the PhD requirements. So especially they ask us to join PhD program. It is 2 or 3 year degree certificate. That's very important. Without that, we could not join the PhD directly. PhD program directly. So some students completed master degree for 2 year or 3 year with a dissertation. They can join directly the PhD program. Apart from that, they were encouraged as they were allow us to join the coursework. So as you know that there is one program, MP program, the MP Master of Philosophy. So they suggest us to join that one, the Master of Philosophy, for 2 years or 2 and 3 years, because when they seek our academic research skills, research experience. That is why they seriously check our previous experience. So especially 2 or 3 year this master degree with a dissertation. So mostly Myanmar monk completed PhD master degree about 1 year of Dhammatriya degree. So even though the government recognize the master Dhammatriya is like BA. So, but they, especially the University of Peradaniya, didn't recognize, doesn't set the Dhammatriya degree as a BA qualification. So that's why for me, first I joined the University of Kelaniya and passed the master degree. Then when I joined the University of Peradaniya, they check in my background, research background. So they are very difficult to accept me. So that's why the university has the coordinator. He's a very important guy, and he's responsible to decide. Based on his assessment, we will continue to our further study. So I got master degree for 1 year. Then because of that degree, they suggest me to join the coursework for MP Master of Philosophy. So I participate. I joined together with the master student, and then I we took 2 semesters, 2 examinations for 1 year. Then, if we completed such coursework, we can prepare for proposal. So the student who interested in joining or applying the University of Peradaniya have to prepare for the master degree for 2 years. Then we could not join directly the PhD degree. Even though some student, for example, some student come from the University of Theravada, the ITBMU, they don't allow directly to join the PhD. So firstly, they check his research skill and experience. Then that's why they allow us to they allow such student to participate, take exam the coursework. Based on his marks, his experience, his skills, they allowed such student who got the PhD, who already have the master degree 2 years to join the PhD. Then, so most students firstly join the Master of Philosophy by doing the coursework and writing dissertation for MP. For me, I also follow the program of the MP. Then at the end of the coursework, at the end of the program, I upgrade my level to the PhD program. They allowed us. There is one chance to upgrade them program. So after that, I upgrade my level to the PhD. After 3 years, I have done several coursework and paper presentations. Then finally, we can enroll as a PhD candidate. I mean, it is not easy to join the PhD program directly. Of course, if you are qualified, we are easy to. It is easy for him to, but they first they check our academic skill and especially research experience, because PhD program is the final one. That's why they don't teach such students in detail. Just they guide. They are behind the students. They are encouraged and they guided. They don't lead the PhD student in front of him. That's why in the level of the PhD program, they are always okay. They are PhD student. That they always say that like this. You are PhD student. That means you have a lot of experience in research. That's why we need for the student who join the University of Peradaniya need to take the MP coursework and dissertation. Then we can join directly. We can join the PhD degree, PhD level. And then the PhD programs, the duration, the academic year, duration, it is take time maximum for 3 years. During the 3 years, if you are smart, we can complete it. And if we want to take time, we can extend 2 years and 3 years. Totally 6 years. They allowed us to take for 6 years. During that 6 years, we have to complete our dissertation. There is no coursework for PhD program. There is no any exam, entrance exam. for PhD program. If we qualify to apply the PhD program, we ourselves prepare for the proposal. Before that, we apply to our topic. We choose topic ourselves. Then we apply to the office. And then the officer suggests us to negotiate or to discuss our topic with the supervisors, temporary supervisors, especially coordinators. Coordinator suggests and a guide. Then he satisfied with our purpose, our timetable. We register together with our timetable. Then they prove it. Then we have to write the proposal in detail. If we finish the proposal, we submit to the office. Then office provide our proposal presentation. This is the first presentation for PhD program. Proposal is called proposal presentation. Then we work together with the supervisor. We have to meet the supervisor again and again, and then supervisor also help us a lot, because this is our teamwork with the supervisor. That's why supervisor also responsible to depend our proposal together with the student. If we pass the proposal presentation, we can continue to write until all the draft of the thesis. Sometimes we will take so many years, 2 years or 3 years. Within that academic year, we don't have any presentation. Of course, they suggest to participate, to share our paper, our topic in the conference. So then finally, through if we complete the thesis as a draft, either we request the supervisor to submit, prepare pre-submitting presentation. Before that, we negotiate, we discuss supervisor so many times. Supervisor also a little serious in our university, serious, because the examiner also, the internal examiner also very serious. That's why we do very well. Finally, we took the pre-submission presentation before submitting the thesis to the external examiners. So in that is the internal examination of the university. That's why internal professors participate, and they suggested and ask questions and suggested. Based on their comments, suggestions, we revise it. Finally, we can apply. We can submit our dissertation for external examiners. So some students can complete 3 years. Some students 5 years. Me 7 years, almost 7 years. Because of the COVID-19 crisis, I took more years. They allowed it. Depends on our resistance or our hard workings. They recognize and then they allowed us. Then so PhD program is take time for 3 years to 6 years. Sometimes they allow 1 more years based on our conditions. And academic fees totally $3,500 US. Academic fees 3,150, but in the beginning we bind application form, and we have to pay the registration fee totally $3,500 US only. That is the academic fee only. And my experience, very long story. That now I'm talking together with my experience. I satisfied with their training and their assessments. So if we have questions, I will ask it later. Thank you, Bandit. That's all, Bandit.
Okay, thank you, Venerable Sandawara Linkara. We will come back again for next question. But right now, I would like to invite Venerable Visita, the first PhD degree holder. Next week, he is going to attend the convocation. Okay, Venerable Visita.
Yes. Thank you so much, Benevesa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Can you see my slide, Bande?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, thank you, Bande. Okay, Bande. Good evening, all. Benevesa. So today, I'm very glad to meet you all. The most venerable and the most scholar. So I would like to say also thank you so much, Venerable Seado Uwisoda, to invite me to share tonight here for my PhD journey. Okay, my name is Bande Wichita. Everybody call me Golden Sea, right? So I already completed PhD and last year in the Postgraduate Institute of Bali Buddhist Study, University of Kelaniya, Sri Lanka. So first, we have the three step mean now I will share about this 3 steps. First of all, what we require to prepare to conduct the PhD. So in Sri Lanka, so especially we have to complete the master degree. So among these master degree, also we have the slightly different. For example, if you want to join the, if you already complete the Sasanadisa Dhammasriya, so you cannot join the 2-year master degree. You cannot join 2-year master degree. So you can join only the 1-year master degree. After that, you can apply that also MP. If you already, now some people are no need to complete all students. So if you already applying that this MP degree, so within their limit time, you can agree. If you agree to from MP to PhD, you can do PhD study. If you not, so you can just stop their MP degree. So if you already complete the 2-year master degree, for example, if you already get the bachelor, so you can apply the 2-year. They allow to study in the 2-year master degree. So about this degree, I wanted to share a little bit about this our university. So you will find you will see that in this our certificate course, we can say that we can just only learn here the postgraduate, cannot learn the undergraduate. It means cannot study here the bachelor degree. So you will find many degree, right? Certificate course, postgraduate diploma, master, 1-year, master, 2-year. So also MPhil, PhD, postdoctorate, you will see many courses we can apply. So also you will find here that related to this code, what we have to study. What we have to study here, for example, if you want to apply the diploma and the Pali or any Buddhist study, so you have to study this course, different course. Okay, tonight, what I learned in this university. So after I finished my Sasnata Dhammasriya, I studied English within the 2 years. So I separate course in the Yangon. I already studied. After this, I also studied the Councilway Education Center, also within the 1 year. So after I complete my study, I studied just only the 1 year. After this, I applied to this university. So I have to study that they are also there, just a 1 year master degree. Because of that, we cannot apply 2 year master degree. They don't allow to me a 2 year master degree because of that we are not qualified the bachelor degree. But they accept to apply there just only 1 year master degree. Because of that, we kept already Sasnata Dhammasriya. So therefore, when we arrived here, there just 2007. So we try hard to study there in this master degree. After finished our master degree, I thought myself, I'm not satisfied to do the PhD degree. So therefore, I also joined another university in the Nagananda University. If I complete there also the diploma, postgraduate diploma, not here the University of Kelaniya. So I within this studying time, so I also joined. I also studied the many course. Maybe then the several course I already joined. Also, I learned the many senior student. So after 1 year, at that time, I start to apply the MP degree at the University of Kelaniya. So at that time, first of all, I go to meet the one of the lecturer is Dr. Asoka Wilidota. So when we discuss that this doctor, at that time he can help me many things. Also he support too much. After that, what I want to do, so he carefully listening. After this, we can I get the special topic. What I want to do. This is my Udananupasana. This is my topic. I get it. So after this, I tried to the proposal. So I submit already. So maybe around the 6 months, I get it there. I get it there to present the my MPhil journey. So after my first presentation, I already complete there maybe around the 8 months. So I already complete there my first presentation. Actually, we have to study the MPhil duration is that 18 months. But also, if supervisor allowed to extend there for us, so we can extend another 1 year. So therefore, we can study there for every degree, maybe within the 3 year. Within the 3 year, we can study. But I already complete the a great presentation. Maybe 1 year, 6 months. 1 year, 6 months. I already complete. So therefore, I can study the PhD degree. So after I agreed, so I have to spend maybe around the 2 year or 3 year maybe. So my PhD journey is that I already spent there 6 year. Near the 6 year, not all 6 year, near the 6 year. So 2024, I already completed my study. So if you want to apply this for PhD degree, we have to know how many year, what topic is better than to study the Buddhist study, something like that. So actually, I'm free allowed to study there 2 year. Semester we can say that 18 months, but we can also study there 2 year. So PhD study is we can study there 3 to 6 year. 3 to 6 year. If you already complete the 3 year, so they can we can stop. But if you cannot finish this within the 3 year, we can extend another 3 year. 3 year by year, we can extend the 60 year. So this is how we can apply to the PhD. So if you already complete the PhD, also you can apply the postdoctorate. You can apply also postdoctorate. So it is our map how we can study the PhD. Okay, wait, please. I want to share. Can you see my slide, Rebecca?
Yeah.
What do you see,
We can
Gandhi?
see it's better if you can enlarge.
No, I mean
Postdoctoral
that I already
study.
shared that diagram. Can you see diagram?
No.
No? Okay, just give me 1
Now
minute.
lost screen shares.
Okay, yes, I see that. Yeah, this is our procedure, research procedure. So if you study here the 2 year MA, you can go there like this. Research topic, proposal, and the first presentation, and the second presentation. Yeah, first semester that this is 1 copy to the research unit, and then second semester that this is 3 copy is already completed at the time. So Bible presentation, and then final summation that this is for the master degree. This one is the MPhil degree. So first of all, we have to try the research topic and then research proposal, first presentation, and then if within that this you are master MPhil degree. So if you can a great presentation, so you can go there directly the PhD. So if you cannot say, you can start at this just MPhil degree. This is we have to go there this procedure. So if you already complete the master 2 years, so you can go directly there PhD degree. No need to do the upgrade. No need to upgrade. So if you already complete the 2 year MA, so you can apply the PhD degree and then research topic. So first presentation, second presentation. This is we can say the second presentation, the final presentation, and then so you have to submit also your thesis to the research unit. They will check after this. We can submit that 3 copy, 3 copy, and then so we will go to the Bible presentation. Yeah, this one also, this is a direct to join the PhD, right? So this is our map. And then now already completed what I want to say. So if you want to know something, as a later, you can ask to me directly, right? Okay, thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you, Venerable. Now we will come back again. Now, I would like to invite Venerable Binyasara.
So Venerable,
Binyasara,
let
are
me
you
share. Yeah, I'm here. So let me share my PowerPoint.
Okay.
So, do you see my PowerPoint?
Yeah, we can see. Journey to PhD in Buddhism. Time pass procedure.
The good evening, all venerable my brothers and sisters, also the participants. Especially, thank you very much the most venerable Professor Dr. Visita for inviting me to get opportunity here. So today, my name is Vivekandanda Shipinyasa. So I finished PhD graduate 2024 at International Buddhist College, MSU, Thailand. So today I would like to share about the journey to PhD Buddhist studies. I passed procedure across International Buddhist Study College, MSU, Thailand. So this is the way to go 9 steps of journey to PhD Buddhist studies, the National Buddhist Study College, MSU in Thailand. The first step, the 3 semesters. The second step, qualifying examination. The third step, Pali language proficiency. The fourth step, English language proficiency test. The 5th step, proposal examination. The 6th step, public hearing examination. The 7th step, academic article or research article. The 8th step, defines examination. The 9th step, meditation retreat. So let me go to the first journey. So we have to turn, let's say, to 3 semesters. So the first semester, we had to study the 4 subjects during the format. So one subject, we had to write the assignment and presentation individually. Sometimes we write the 3 assignments. There are some lecture get 3 assignments. The board review, academic article, there are normal assignments. Also the second semester, we had to study the 4 subjects during the format. Also, we write the assignment and presentation individually. So for the semester, we had to learn only 1 subject. So during the studies the semester, we had to choose our dissertation title. Because when we write assignment academic article, we can write the subtitle, we can choose subtitle into our dissertation. So very easy to for our dissertation. So after I studied the 3 semesters, we had to go the next journey to for next journey, qualifying examination. So we had to take the exam, the 3 subjects. The first subject, Buddhism analysis. The second subject, seminar on Buddhist integration and modern science. The third subject, advanced research methodology. So this is the way to take only 1 day to take the writing examination. So after I finish 2 parts qualifying examination, so we can take the proposal examination. So let me go to the next journey. That journey is Pali language proficiency. So we have to study the Pali language within the 5 weeks. So after studying 5 weeks, when you take the exam, maybe they add 5 questions. when you bad by language, so we had to set our certificate because of there are people submit our graduation, we had to show documents. So there are this by language, the IBSC, they open every year body language class, so we can join. If we pretend we can join the body language. So next journey, the English language proficiency test. This is the MCU, the separate two parts. MCU 005, MCU 006. For MCU 005, we have to study two skills: English listening skills and English speaking skill. So after to study MCU 05, there's English listening and English speaking. We have to move to next MCU 005. For MCU 005, it's also two skills: English writing skills and English reading skill. This is for the the part, especially the MCU 05, we had to study within the 2 months. Also MCU 005 also within the 2 months. So let me go next the journey. So this is the step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8 journey to dissertation process. For the proposal examination, the five steps for the proposal examination. So we had to be prepared to write the 3 chapters our dissertation, the process. So after finish to bad qualifying examination, we can take the proposal examination. And we need to finish to prepare the 3 chapters. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So after finish to take proposal examination, we had to prepare to write the chapter 1 to 5 because we had to take the next step, public hearing examination. For public hearing examination, also we need to prepare to write chapter 5. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. Had to finish to prepare. So after I finish to take the public hearing examination, that we need to prepare to write academic article or research article to submit their article office. Because of sometimes we wait a long time to publish article. So because of they check it our article within the 2 months or 3 months to submit go to the published article. So next that defines examination. So defines examination also we need to complete our dissertation. There also went to chapter 1 to chapter 5. Had to prepare to finish. So these are step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8. Yes, we are take paper-wise examination. So let me go to the next journey. And this is an introduction to dissertation structures. That International Buddhist Study College, MCU in Thailand. There are NJET introduction, the dissertation structure. So there are 2 structures, the old structure and new structure. The old structure, there are chapter 1 introduction, chapter 2, or chapter 1 going to the chapter 2, chapter 3, or chapter 2, chapter 4, or chapter 3, Chapter 5, conclusion and discussion and suggestions. The news are also the introduction, chapter 1 introduction, chapter 2 literature review and research works. Chapter 3 research methodology, chapter 4 the research findings, chapter 5 conclusions, discussion and suggestion. So this is just introduction to dissertation structure International Buddhist Study College, MSU, Thailand. So the last journey, the meditation, the retreat. The International Buddhist Study College, they provide the meditation retreat within the November to the December. So every year they open 15 days. So for the PhD student, the first year we can join to practice meditation the 15 days. The second year also we can join to practice meditation the 15 days. The third year also we can join to practice 15 days. So for PhD student, we have to finish 45 days of PhD, 45 days of meditation retreat. So after finish to get 45 days of meditation retreat, they will get the certificate. So we can see certificate. So in International Buddhist Study College also, who has studied PhD student, we have to take meditation 45 days of the retreat. So this is the journey to succeed a PhD in Buddhist Studies, International Buddhist Study College, MSU, Thailand. So one, complete to finish the 3 semesters. 2, the complete to pass qualifying examination. 3, complete to pass Pali language proficiency. 4, complete to pass English language proficiency test. 5, complete to pass professor examination. Number 6, complete to pass public hearing examination. Number 7, complete to pass defense examination. Number 8, complete to finish published academic article or research article. Number 9, complete to finish 45 days of meditation retreat. So how much money do we pay for tuition fee? There are for 3 semesters. The first semester we do pay the 45,000 baht. Second semester also we do pay 45,000 baht. For the last semester we do pay the 17,000 baht. For the qualifying examination, we do pay 45,000 baht included many fees. For the Pali language proficiency, we do pay 5,000 baht. For English language proficiency test, we do pay 9,000 baht. For the professor examination, so we do pay 45,000 baht included many fees. For public hearing examination, we do pay 45,000 baht, including also the many fees. The defense examination, also we do pay the 45,000 baht including many fees. To publish academic article, also we do pay 3,000 baht. Sometimes we get a free to submit the academic article or research article. So totally the tuition fee are over 300,000 baht. So at the end of my presentation, thank you very much, all the participants or the brother and sister.
Thank you very much. Okay, sorry for turning on my video. Okay, before we go to the 4th question, remarkable experience, and then many participants had many questions. So I would like to open the floor for the Q&A session. If someone want to ask question, please raise your hand, and you can add to any particular speaker. If you are interested in Thailand, you ask Venerable Pinyasara. If you are interested in Peradaniya, you can ask to Venerable Sandawara Lingara. If you are interested in Kelaniya, you can ask to Venerable Viseda. If you are interested in Swami Vivekandanda or India, you can ask Venerable Sovana. Okay, please raise your hand. And you can ask. No one asked. And no one asked.
Yes,
No.
yes, Bande, I would like to ask.
Okay, go.
Yeah, first of all, we achieved lots of knowledge and experience from the distinguished speakers, and I really appreciate for your great effort into your presentation. The speaker I would like to ask some question is the less distinguished speaker, Shin Binyasara.
Yes,
Hello, Bande, what I would like to ask you is, in which method did you use for your dissertation? Because I'm also interested in the same period, your dissertation, and I'm also planning to do research at the same areas for your research.
Yeah. So
And in
for
which
my
sutra
dissertation,
as a primary source did you take?
yeah. So for my dissertation, my method is the old structure, and dissertation old structure, especially the qualitative method. So there are in my dissertation, I have three objectives. So objective 1 going to the chapter 2, objective 2 going to the chapter 3, objective 3 going to the chapter 4. Normally, I focus Bhojanga Sutta, but in the chapter 3, you can find in my dissertation there are many information into the chapter 3. There are many sutta that concern what related to healthy living. Also, I forget Abhidharma, especially the can say Uduhara, also to link to their mind healthy living. So especially my dissertation method is the qualitative based on the document method. So there for the for the chapter 2, I write to the I write concern with the non-Buddhism, especially the inter and the era, concern with the healthy living. So how we get the unhealthy living from the era. I mentioned the non-Buddhism to the chapter 2. For the chapter 3, the Buddhist scripture. Also, I mentioned many suttas to the related healthy living, where Buddha mentioned I brought many suttas. Although
Yes,
chapter, yeah.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, you can find if we read my dissertation, I can send to you that you can read that you get more information about healthy living in the era.
Recently, when you are making presentation, I have already sent my message or my requirement to you, whether you could send your dissertation to me or not. When I'm trying to do my research, in this area. I found out it's a really challenging to find out the complete disease for the areas of Buddhist healthy lifestyle. So if you
Oh.
could share your thesis to me, it would be great helpful for me. Thanks a lot, Bande, for your kindness and compassion.
Yeah, I will share to you because you will get more information.
And thanks a lot, Bande, again.
Yeah, yes, very.
Okay. Thank you for your question. For other participants, if you have some question, sorry to mention about ITBMU too, you can ask for ITBMU. ITBMU or my mother university. If you would like to know, then you can ask. Someone has no question, we'll go on.
I have a question,
Anyway,
Pomo.
so now,
I have a
okay.
question.
Okay, you are welcome.
So I'm not pursuing a PhD in Buddhism. I heard Pomo Ye from ITBMU, and I did Pomo from Tangu as well, talking about presentations. First presentation, second presentation. So when you talk about these three presentations, took you 1 year each. So how heavy is that? Is that part of the chosen PhD thesis title or independent presentation? Why is taking you 1 year to make one presentation, second presentation after every year? It's my question, Pumo.
Yeah. Pomo ye. Pomo wada.
Okay.
Pomo ye.
Okay.
Is it
Hear me?
individual or yeah, no, we can hear.
Okay, I will answer firstly. So every year, within 3 years, right, we had to present one presentation, and after 1 year, because they give time to deeply and precisely present our finding within 1 year. So at the same time, we had to write our dissertation very carefully. And then, so if we have finished one chapter, so from that chapter, so taking the very important point, we can present, we can share to the audience, including Venerable CROs and the guests who attended the presentation. At that time, they can give their suggestion, and also if they have a question connected with the presentation, they can ask, and also they can share their knowledge what they have. So in this way, so given time is also very important to present one presentation within 1 year. But I don't know why in our university, just, we have a chance to present one presentation within 1 year. But if someone is ready to present their presentation, according to the procedure, if they don't have one candidate, they cannot present their presentation at the date they got. But the other one who is ready, so they can replace and present their presentation if they are ready. So in this way, in my opinion, to give enough time to write their dissertation and also to present their presentation very well, do the CROs, professors and other students as well, they can attend our presentation in the seminar hall, and they can ask a lot of questions concerning the topic they presented. So not only the presenter, he can also get a lot of information from the questioners and the ones who suggested them, and also the attendees also, they can get a lot of knowledge from attending the presentation within these years also. So if they have new idea from the audience, they can also insert in their dissertation. So in this way, so they give enough time their dissertation and to present very well. So this is my opinion. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you for more. It's brilliant. So now I could see better picture. So if you go your dissertation chunk by chunk. So
Yeah.
presentation always reflecting to your chapters you finish. And it's a brilliant idea. Thank you for more. I'm happy. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. And Swami Vivekandanda, 3 times. You are to present your PhD thesis or individual topic. Can you hear?
Yeah, I hear.
Okay.
Yeah, my PhD, I will share about my thesis. My thesis is the depend on Abhidhamma Sangha teaching techniques. I approach the teaching in 3 ways. And you already know, very famous in the Burmese, the Mandalese teaching and Bakoku teaching, and now the modern approach, modern teaching. And when approach, I will apply 3 techniques to the Abhidhamma Sangha, which is effective, which is the best way I will apply my thesis. So in my thesis, I use the design is the explanatory and experimental research design. And sampling method also, sampling design also, I will use in my thesis. Because I have to data collection 180%. I will collection data collection. So I have divided 1990 group. Then I will collect the data each places depend on these 3 techniques: Mandalay teaching techniques or Bakoku teaching techniques, and others the modern teaching also. After that, after collection, my thesis is assessment, which is the best way, and which is relevant relevant techniques to approach the Abhidhamma Sangha. My thesis, the finding is the best way is modern teaching techniques. Modern teaching technique is the best way. Modern teaching technique. Because it depends on data collection, this is not my idea. I take the data collection, depend on data collection, the finding is like this. Finding like this.
Okay. Okay.
So the
Thank you.
yeah. Okay, Bani.
Yeah, okay, go on.
In my writing the thesis, we have so much pain regarding the thesis and culture, because in Indian and Burmese culture is so different. So we have so much of pain and so much of time and money, so much. But this is nowadays, these are all like the joke. But when I feel, oh, this is not joke. Now these are all a joking. So
That's
I wanted to share regarding my thesis. I will accept which is the best way to approach and to understand the Abhidhamma Sangha to easily understand it. So the best way is the modern teaching techniques is the best way, depend on my thesis. So if you want to know something, the thesis on techniques, teaching techniques, and you would ask anytime. And data collection and data methods, research methodology, and so on. You can ask me anything. So this is my experience and
okay.
my thesis.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Yes. The challenges what we face in the past now become the joke. Very funny joke, no? At that time, very terrible. Okay, anyhow, just whenever Pincham, do you have any remarkable experience while you trying, while you walking to PhD destination? Pincham. Can you hear?
Okay.
No,
Yes,
here.
but of course. I also was very stressful complete my dissertation because I choose it very heavy to
Right.
so that's why
Okay.
very difficult to finalize my dissertation. But the duration or the time, the period was very long, 11 to 18th century, 7 years. So 700 years. During that one, I could not cover the whole the composition of the Pali text, Tika text. Okay, but I investigate the Pali Tikas.
So you are not allowed to make.
Sorry, Bani. Sorry, Bani. Hello.
Connections.
Go, Bunny. Go.
Okay. So
your scope is very large
yes, Bani.
because 700 years.
Yes.
You are not allowed to make scope narrow down.
Yes, because in the beginning, I expect that not much text in Pali Tikas. Of course, I narrow down using some words, some explanation in the introduction. But finally, I want to deeply searching the text and appear that so many texts appear in Pali Tikas. So finally, 22 Tikas. I examined that one historically. Because of that, such the long periods and so several texts. So very, I was very shocked. Sometimes I could not sleep very well because of yeah. But the professors and lecturers, officers are very kind, and they always open to grow the poet for the new researcher, new students. So that's why I really appreciate such a student, such professors, my teachers from Sri Lanka. They always think about our difficulties.
Okay. Well, now, yeah.
Yes, Bandi.
Okay. Bandi Dejinda raise hand, and you can ask question.
I want to ask about the Tinkarup Baran, about through the Venerable because of most one of meditation teachers, he asked me, there are two kind of aggregate, clinically aggregate and normal aggregate. Which kind of aggregate need to contemplate? At the time, I cannot answer well. And that's why I am very now he answer we need to contemplate about to clinging aggregate, not normal aggregate. That's why I asked to the Venerable, please explain me about the clinging aggregate or mental formation. Thinkharuparan. Explain about your question, your opinion.
Mhm. Yeah. Sankhara Khanda.
Nambe Yivara, Pompuye.
Haru-
Yeah.
Upadanakhan.
Sinkharuparan. Sinkharuparanekana.
Khanda and Uparanakhanda.
Uparanekana,
Clinging,
yes.
aggregate, and aggregate.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Sinkharuparanekana. About. And then,
Sankharuparanakanda.
yes. How to
Yeah.
contemplate in the meditation practice.
Yeah, to contemplate the meditation object, that object must be a Lokiya object. That's why if we choose the one of the two kinds of aggregates, normal aggregate, just Khanda and Upadanakhanda. So Upadanakhanda can be the object of insight meditation, because if we don't contemplate on the Upadanakhanda, we may claim to those aggregates by means of craving or wrong view. So dana and deity. So we may think those aggregate as I or my extra. So we may claim to them by means of craving and wrong view, dana and deity. That's why we just focus the aggregates of clinging, only Upadanakhanda. Actually, from the Sankharupadanakhanda, so if we analyze the Sankharupadanakhanda, so only, the 50 Chitasikas, 50 Chitasika exact Vedana and Sanya are called Sankharakanda, and those Sankharakanda can be the object of Upadana, object of Dana and deity. So these 50 Chitasika are associated with the Lokiya Jekta. So they are called Sankharupadanakhanda. If they just associate with the Lokottara Jekta, 50 Chitasika associate with the Lokottara Jekta, they are called just, Khanda. They are not called Sankharupadanakhanda. So differentiating, and those Chitasikas are associated with Lokiya Jekta or Lokottara Jekta, we must differentiate what type of aggregate should be Upadanakhanda or Khanda. We must differentiate like this. So to contemplate as our meditation object, we must choose the Upadanakhanda. So Sankharupadanakhanda, 50 Chitasika associated with the Lokiya Jekta, 81 Lokiya Jekta can be the object of our insight meditation. So we must understand like this.
For
Have you got it?
thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you. Excuse me, Venerable Tawagusiaro. If you allow me,
Yeah.
I want to ask Venerable a little bit regarding this question.
Yeah.
So,
No.
okay, Venerable Revada, the Arahat also contemplate on his aggregates as our inside meditation.
Yeah.
So for the Arahat, it is
Yes.
how to understand he contemplate on the aggregate in the clinging Ubarana or Kanda. So now I'm confused. Of course,
Yes.
many people understand. We all understand. It has no any clinging, no any upadana. So, but
Yeah.
he also sometimes he also practice inside meditation based on contemplating on his aggregate.
Yes.
At the same time, what happened he have to have the object or his body, his body and mind. Some also are woodly aggregate, lokia. So that's uparana khana or not for the arahat. When you take the insight meditation, when you practice insight meditation.
Yeah. Actually, we must differentiate two types. So object side and subject side. So as a object, even the Vivekandanda or the Buddha and Arahant can be the object of clinging or other people. So when other people see the Buddha's aggregate, especially Vivekandanda, so they may cling to the Buddha's rupa. So that's why it is called Rububaranakanda. So these aggregates arises because of past clingings, like a upadana bhajaya bhava. So because of upadana, so becoming arises. So due to past clingings, so we possess these 5 aggregates. So that is why it's called Upadanakanda. So we can also say the results or the clinging. So we possess these 5 aggregates. So these 5 aggregates can be seen, can be perceived by the ordinary people when they see any aggregates or the Buddha or Arahants or ordinary person. So they may cling to them with their craving and wrong you. So they may think, oh, this rupa, Buddha's rupa is very handsome or nice, something like that. They may cling to those objects. Because of that, it is called Upadanakanda. So in the subjective side of the Buddha and Arhats, they don't have any clinging. So when they see any visible forms, they will not cling to them. But if other people see those objects, they cling to them by means of the craving around you. That's why, so when they practice satipatthana, as taking the aggregates as a object of their meditation. So in general, we had to say these objects can be claimed to by means of craving around you or ordinary people. So they cannot see Nibbana all the time, the whole day, for the Buddha and Arahants, although they have already become an Arahant. Even the Buddha, after becoming the Buddha, they don't see Nibbana every time. Sometimes they had to, preach the Dhamma to the beings. So when the Buddha see the beings, so he just see ordinary aggregates. But that because he has already eliminated all clingings, all forms of clinging, he doesn't claim to anything by means of craving around you. But when they try to practice insight meditation, they just, contemplate the objects as anicca, dukkha, anatta, etc. So because they have clingings, so for the purpose of, contemplating and the aggregates of clinging in the side of, Buddha and Arhants, they don't need to eliminate any clinging because they has already eliminated all clingings. So like a monk who has recited Brahda, maybe here in Myanmar, there are a lot of Tipitaka Dharas. They have already passed the Tipitaka exam, so they don't need to try to pass the exam. But after passing these exams, sometimes they may recite the discourses as a, to peacefully live by taking the discourse as their object. So their intention is not to pass the exam, just to live peacefully at the present moment. Something like that. By contemplating the object as a practicing insight meditation, when they enter the attainment of Palasamabadi, it is very easy for them. The one who practice Satipatthana every day. So for them, it is very easy to enter the attainment of Palasamabadi extra. So for someone who recite Brahda always, so in the ceremony, when they recite Brahda, it's very easy for them. They don't forget any of them like this. So although they have already eliminated clingings, but when they practice Satipatthana, they had to take the Upadanakanda as their object. It means it is called Upadanakanda not because of they have clinging, but because the kanda can be claimed to by the ordinary people. That's why it is called Upadanakanda. So when they practice insight meditation, they take this object as their insight meditation object, but they don't need to eliminate any clinging at all. So that
Thank
is
you.
my answer.
Now I'm clear. Bande. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your
Okay.
question.
Thank you.
Okay, I would like to add on some more idea.
More.
The simple way of this
Yeah.
case, I also usually encounter such a question. That
Mhm.
the simple way is whatever kanda or whatever, whoever's kanda is object of the clinging is called
Yeah.
upadana kanda. Whoever's kanda,
Yeah.
it can be object of clinging is called upadana kanda. Very easy way, logiya kanda.
Okay.
Logiya
Yeah.
kanda is upadana kanda. So the upadan, the clinging, not tana, craving, cannot take the lokottara as an object. But logiya, the craving can take logiya kanda as an object. That's called upadana kanda. And this is very simple. Whoever's kanda is, no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my understanding. Okay. Venerable Sumengala raise hand.
Yeah. Hello, yeah, good
Bande
evening.
Sumengala.
Good
Hello,
evening,
good
Bande.
evening. All the Venerable presenter and participants. Yeah, I would like to know, yeah, are there any presenter who call from Hong Kong and Western country for the coming session?
Comment section.
No.
Right now we don't have yet. If you had, if you had your friend, please invite for them. I don't have yet. Maybe in the future, near future.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you try yourself. Go to Western, Australia. Now Gaji Aaron is from Australia. He may help you to join Australia. Okay, Bande Kumura Lingara. Kumara Lingara.
Thank you, Bande. First of all, I would like to say all the speakers tonight are really great. I'm really grateful sharing your knowledge. I got so many knowledge from different university. My questions goes to Dr. Riwada and ITBMU.
Okay.
Now I have been studying in Kelaniya University in MPhil degree. I have some foreign friends. In the library, we often discuss about our studies. Sometimes they ask me about our university. They interested about ITBMU University, but they told me ITBMU University has very strict rules. That's why even though they would like to join ITBMU University, but the ITBMU University doesn't allow to foreign students easily. That's why they ask, are there any opportunity to allow the foreigner students in the future?
Yeah.
This is, could you please answer to me kindly?
Yeah. Thank you for your question. So in my presentation also, I'm presenting some information about that. Actually, this university usually accept only the student who step from the diploma. No, after finishing BA and MA, so when they want to try to join this university, so they are not allowed by the university academic board. That I don't know what is the reason. Our university is like a uphill device, you know. It is a little bit difficult to join easily. So you may have some connector. So if so, you can join easily. For the foreigner also, although they have already obtained the MA degree, if they want to join the PhD degree here, it is difficult to join here. So for that information, so for me, I'm a young teacher of this university. That's why I don't know everything in the happening in the university. That's why only the higher teachers, professors, rector and pro-rectors like this, so they will know and they can decide. So later, I don't know whether they have such a plan to accept every student or not. So we must wait and see for that. Sorry, I cannot
Yes,
answer
not sure
exactly
yet.
right now.
Yes, most foreigner students, they are really interested about Abhidhamma and Pali. You know, in Myanmar, we are very strong in Abhidhamma
Yeah,
and Pali, right? That's
yeah,
why most foreigner students would like to move to Myanmar in
yeah.
Sullivan University to learn Abhidhamma and Pali. But I think till now, we have no that kinds of opportunity given to foreigner students. I think we need this gap. We need to fill this gap.
Yeah, actually, some of them also come and attend our university, although they have earned the MA degree in Sri Lanka, but they come and step from diploma here. So such students are a lot in our university. So they must, if they really want to study, so they had to step from the diploma again. So they accept like that. So not they don't prohibit every foreigner. If they want to attempt and step from the diploma, it is easy for them. It is easier than Myanmar for them if they want to join here, because for the Myanmar monks and nuns, so it is difficult to have an opportunity to join this university because there are a lot of students nowadays who wants to join this university. That's why when they try to sit for the exam, it is difficult to pass. More difficult than earlier time because there are a lot of students. So if they want to really want to study Abhidhamma and Pali extra, so they must step from the diploma. So for the present situation, so you should suggest them. So if they really want to study, so they can step from the diploma. So if they take time, 1 or 3 years, so I hope they can get the knowledge to study as a self-study by themselves. So they can continue their further study very well. I hope so. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Riwada, answering my questions patiently. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, when it's over now, you can ask.
Hello, good evening, all venerable and lay people. I just would like to know from Sri Lanka some monk. If we have finished master of up for 1 year program, how many year do we need to attend for M3 in Sri Lanka?
And then connection lost.
Okay.
We cannot
Okay.
hear.
Let me answer for this question because of the for in the University of Kelaniya. So maximize that they already give the this MP duration is the 60 month. But also if you not finish the 60 within the 60 month, you can extend another 1 year. So we can say around the 3 year you can study. So it is also need to
28
explain
months.
also. Yeah, it's also need to explain one thing. It is that if you are studying this MP study, so you already complete the 2 chapter. You already complete the 2 chapter, and then you also strong reason to upgrade the from MP to PhD. So if you have that this one, then you can extend. You can upgrade to the from MP to PhD. If you don't have that this strong reason to upgrade the MP to PhD, so you have to stop this MP course, MP course. So if you already upgrade presentation from MP to PhD, so you can study also. They already count there for MP year also. So for example, you study the 2 year MP, so they count that you are PhD 2 year. So you add that they will add to you there 3 to 6 year. So okay, you already studied the MP 2 year, so you already finished that, you already complete the grade. So they will add to you that PhD 2 year, and then you can study also another 1 year. You cannot finish that this 3 year within the 3 year, so you can study. You can extend also another maximize at least another 3 year. You can extend. This is our MP to PhD duration. Is it clear?
Yes. Thank you very much, Honorable.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. You want to know anything? So let us to any candidate.
That's all, Honorable. Thank you.
Yeah, that's, you know, let me tell you a little bit. According to the Peradaniya University policy of the university, we have coursework. It is different from the Kelaniya University. We have to pass 2 semesters. We have to study 8 subjects for coursework. After that, we can write our dissertation for MP degree. So that's why it's called MP degree. Degree is called coursework and research. We call that coursework and research study. We call it like that.
Yes, Pandit. Thank you very much for your kind.
If there's anyone would like to ask any question, because the time's nearly down clock. If no question, I would like to give the chance, teacher Aaron, you can explain what you are doing, because at the beginning, there's not so many participants. So now you can share your activity and your kind.
Thank you, Ashin Pia. First of all, I would just like to say that I'm very humbled to be surrounded by such great monks and teachers, and there's so much to learn from you. My situation was before COVID, I was a teacher in Thailand, an English teacher. I was an engineer. Then in retirement, I became an English teacher. I traveled to Thailand and to Burma. And at that time, when I practiced as a monk for 2 years, at Shui Umin in Mingaladom under Sayadaw Tanzania. So, but the situation at that time was that I was very curious about Buddha. No, before that I was a Christian. When I traveled to Southeast Asia, I saw Burmese monks for the first time, and I was surrounded by the Burmese community, and I just observed what they were doing when the monks came and gave the Dharma talk. No, and I listened and I became interested. But the situation was at that time, I had many questions about Buddhism, and many of the monks, if I may say, were not able to explain to me in English a lot of the Dharma. So that was the major downfall for me, no? And so what I found is I had to research for myself, and over the years, I was fortunate enough to be able to read and write and speak a little Burmese. And from that, I learned Pali. And every day I read the Patan, no? Hetu Pesio, Ramana Pesio, and all this.
Sadhu.
So because the Patan has very much repetition, it reinforces the language and the reading, no? So over time, I was able to learn the Buddhist, the Dharma, no? And so the situation was, as I learned for myself the Dharma, I wanted to teach back to the Burmese monks that helped me while I was a monk for 2 years in Yangon, and also in Thailand. I was Donlabat for 10 days, no, in Thailand, and then a longer stint when I was in Yangon.
10 o'clock. Sorry.
And so now I find myself in the situation where, because of technology, as now we are on Zoom, from Australia, I'm able to connect with monks and nuns in Burma. So I'm lucky enough to be a teacher at Mahawihara University, doing a special course teaching English through Buddhism, and also at Myanmar Lanka Institute in Bilin. They also have a course which, when I first started there, we were teaching just basic English from a Cambridge University Press textbook. But then the Sayadaw asked me personally if I could teach the Buddhism in English. So rather than using texts that monks cannot really associate with from an English textbook, I'm using my knowledge of Burmese and Pali and the Dhamma to teach English to monks and nuns. So I have the classes are not what you would call a typical class, because I encourage the students or the monks and nuns I elicit from them their knowledge. So the class would normally start with the presentation in Burmese text. For example, Ariya Tisaleba, for example, in Burmese. And I will ask them, how would you explain this to a foreigner in English? And so we will have a discussion. They will throw some words at me, and then we break it down from the Burmese text into English Pali. So we do the spelling from the Burmese spelling to the English, to the Pali spelling in the Romanized alphabet, and then into English. And so my course, my structure goes like this. And it encourages active participation, and the students seem to enjoy the classes because I normally start from a level where they have an understanding. I'm using their existing knowledge and then developing that to be able to explain it in English. So it's I'm very lucky to have this chance to teach to monks, and if Shin Wisuda has given me the opportunity to talk to you, so perhaps privately or within this group, if anyone would, if I'm happy to have other avenues to spread this knowledge to other schools or universities or monasteries. And just to reiterate, I'm very happy for this evening's talk to see so many monks that you have all dedicated your time and efforts to doing your PhDs, and now you can speak in English and explain very complex Dharma to an English speaker like myself that I can now finally understand. So I'm very happy that things have progressed over the last 10 years when I first was in Myanmar, and the situation was quite different. So it seems now the tide is turning, that many monks in Myanmar have the opportunity to study overseas or within Myanmar and can practice speaking English. So also congratulations, because English is not your mother tongue. So to have to complete a dissertation or a thesis is amazing. That work. So tadu to each and every one of you here. So that's enough from me now. So thank you again, and I'm humbled and also happy to be surrounded by you all tonight.
Yeah, thank you, teacher. You can leave your contact number on the message board. Someone who are interested will contact
Yes,
you.
I can leave. If you use Viber, I can leave a Viber number.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better.
All right. I'll
we
give
have
it
the
to.
background too.
I'll put it in the chat, and also
we can.
Aaron, you are already in the
contact.
group.
Oh, I'm in the Viber group. Sorry, teacher.
That's why you are here.
Teacher Kine already put my name in the Viber group.
You're there here already with us. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So please make contact with me, and I can check the timetable. But and I'm happy also to perhaps give like a demonstration of how my class works, to see if you think it's valuable to your congregation. No.
Okay.
Thank you.
In the future, we will see again.
Yeah, we are very happy to hear.
Now I think time's up already. Now shall we close our program now? Because time fight already. Okay, thank you very much for distinguished speaker. Because of you, our Ajupura is very meaningful and very special. I am really proud for having such a distinguished speaker. At the same time, I really thank you, all participants, and teacher Aaron too, Yamakai too. Because of you, our program is very active, not boring. Even we cannot, I don't want to start yet, but the time is demand. Okay, let's recite Buddha Sasana Siddha 3 times. Buddha Sasana
Sasana Siddha Buddha Sasana Buddha Sasana
Baze Chanda Baze.
Thank you,
very much.
everyone.